What's up, brother? What's up, sister? My name Bill. I went to prison when I was 19 for making poor decisions. Spent 9 years, got out at the age of 28. During my time in prison, I've seen and been around people that were sexually assaulted. I've seen murders with my own two eyes, brutal murders, people getting stabbed up. I've seen so much corruption. I've seen people get so depressed and commit suicide. My brothers and sisters, I'm just encouraging y'all to the best of your ability, try to do the right thing, man. Stay out them jails, stay out them prisons. It's not worth it because you could go in and never make it out. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy, Billiam. Damn, my knuckles look ashy. Hey, look, don't judge me. Hey, shit, I guess that Vaseline, I didn't double down and put enough on there. So one day, bro, I was getting ready to move out the room with evil folks, bro, because this is before I officially really did move out the room with him. But one day, bro, he usually get up early like me too, you know what I'm saying? But I guess this was a particular day that I didn't get up too early. Now, I ain't gonna cap. Being in the room with him, I will say, if I ever decided to feel lazy and not get up early like I usually do, I felt 100% safe. Because number one, bro, I ain't going for nothing strange. And number two, he's gonna get up early regardless. You know what I'm saying? So this was one of them days, but evil folks had a thing about him that he hated. He hated a roommate, no matter how cool he was, which me and folks was cool. But bro hated a roommate that what he called lay around all day. He absolutely hated it. So, you know, in prison, the day start early, man. Breakfast at 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here, especially people who play the nightlife, shit, that's the time they just not getting home or just not leaving the club or whatever. So this was a day I skipped breakfast. I didn't have no phases or nothing to go to. And when I wake up, I hear like noise. You can tell the difference from your door being closed and your door being open. So evil folks would do shit like, if he really rock with you and he ain't, you know, don't want to start nothing with you, he'll do something like he'll snatch the door wide open. He'll come in the room doing stuff to make noise. You know what I'm saying? So I look up, I pull the cover over my head. He's sweating. This nigga done got a full workout in, the door wide open. I know he did that on purpose because I'm still in there sleep. I'm like, damn, G. He looked back at me. He was in his locker box. He was like, you gonna sleep all day, fam? You gonna sleep? You just gonna sleep your life away, fam? I'm like, man, come on, man. So I already was thinking the night before because he told me yesterday that today he's gonna have this dude in the room, and he told me that him and another guy that we run with is going to play a game of chess on this man's back. I know that sounds strange. I'm just telling you what he told me. He said they're gonna play chess on this man's back. So I'm thinking he talk about, for whatever strange reason, making somebody lay down, putting a chessboard on their back and moving the chess pieces, playing chess. He told me he's gonna take a razor and he's gonna cut a dude back up to mimic a checkerboard, a chessboard, and him and another dude is gonna sit there while the dude bleeding out, screaming, whatever, and they're gonna play chess, move chess pieces on this dude back. And this is a dude that been on evil folks some money. Evil folks done went and papped him out, beat him up once before and told him he still owe you. But you know, it's a rule in prison, hands laid, debt paid. If you put your hands on me about something that I owe you, I no longer owe you. So when he told me that, plus, you know, me knowing how he be with doing little stuff about the dough, I had already made a mental note that I'm getting ready to move out the room with him. Now, I done moved out and moved back in a couple times. You know, you got to weigh out your options, the pros and cons. Get up, brush my teeth, wash my face. He go to talk to me. He like, yeah, fam, that bitch ass nigga 3 Deuce. Get his ass today. We gonna play chess on that nigga back, fam. We gonna play chess on his back. And the way he was smiling is just like, damn, bro. You smiling and cheesing as if you talking to me about an accomplishment, something that you about to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the hell Trey Deuce did? Because when he was telling me last night, I was sleepy. I was in and out. And he went back to talk about the money and stuff. I already knew that, but I'm just waking up, bro. It got to be something deeper than him being on you a couple dollars, because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, if I owe a nigga right now $100 and this man bars up his fist and strikes me, and we go into a physical altercation, I'm not paying you that $100. You forfeited that $100 when you hit me. That's how I'm gonna look at life. When you hit me, you forfeited that $100. He didn't look at life like that. I get up, you know, I wait a little bit till more and more people come out their room. And there's one dude named Blue that I was going to go into the room with. He was cool. He was a Crip dude, but he was just real cool. He was real laid back, stayed out the way, wasn't in nobody video. And when you talk to him, he was just always calm. He'd be like, man, I'm just doing my time, going home. I'm non-violent unless a nigga make me, but I just want to do my time, go home. So I said I was going to move in the room with Blue. So I push up on Blue. I'm like, hey, you got going? He was like, nah, what's up, CBL? I was like, hey, bro, you ain't got no roommate, do it. I had already knew that. He said, nah, hell no. I was like, shit, man, let me move in there, bro. He was like, shit, you can, I don't care. He was like, what, evil folks had tripping ain't it? I said, man, folks be tripping a little too hard, bro. So he was like, I don't care, bro, you good. So I went back over there to the room. Evil folks was in there on the phone doing something on the phone. I was like, hey, G. He was like, what's happening? I was like, man, I'm about to move over there with that boy Blue. So he looked up at me smiling. He was like, damn, fam, why you moving out the room with me, fam? I was like, bro, I just, you feel me? I just want to go over there with Blue, kick it with Blue for a minute. I was like, bro, you know, you be tripping about a nigga laying in the bed too long. You be trying to do stuff to people in the room, man. You been there messed around, did something to somebody. I been done got in trouble. He was like, come on, fam. Yeah, you ain't supposed to sleep your life away anyway, fam. And if I do anything to a bitch ass nigga, fam, you deserve to see it. Nigga, you my brother. You deserve to see that shit, fam. I was like, hell no. Hell no. I said, I was just moving the room with Blue, bro. So the whole time I'm packing my stuff, he was just like, damn, fam, damn, fam. He was like, you ain't gonna do shit but come right back anyway. See, man, how many times you done did this shit, fam? How many times you done did this shit, fam? And that's how he talked, bro. He be sounding kind of like that. I was like, bro, so I'm packing my shit. I'm moving all my stuff in the room over there with Blue. So throughout the day, all my guys coming over there, you know what I'm talking about? Like, damn, Bill, what the hell you move out the room with evil folk? But everybody trying to be funny because they like, he tweaking. Everybody be saying, I would never be in the room with evil folks. I don't even see how you ended up in the room with evil folks because they all say the same thing. And I was just like, you know, I never said nothing specific or saying nothing bad about him. I was just like, nah, bro, you know, we ain't doing that one. Him and the other dude who he said gonna play chess on his back, they been politicking a lot. Actually live directly next door to me and evil folks. So he been politicking back and forth all day. So I was walking one time and dude who was next door was like, damn, fam, why you move out the room with evil? But evil folks was standing right there. He was like, he's scared, fam. I told him we're gonna play checkers on Trey Deuce pussy ass back today. He moved out the room, fam. I think he's scared to see blood, fam. He don't like to see a nigga bleeding, fam. And then bro started laughing, talking about, nah, G, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. So I went over there to bro right in front of evil folks. I said, bro, this man told me he gonna bring somebody in our room, cut somebody back open to the point it looks like a checkerboard. That means you go straight lines, and then you go this way. I said, bro, and y'all gonna sit there and play chess on his back. So bro bust out laughing. He was like, hey, man, when nigga play with that paper sometimes, you just got to do what you got to do. I said, I understand that, but what is it? And this is a question for both of y'all. What is it that makes a motherfucker say, out of all the things you could do to a person, like how did the word chess even come into this equation? And they both bust out laughing. Evil folks thought that shit was so funny. And bro who was next door to us thought it was so funny. I pushed off. I'm like, yeah, he bout damn evil folks number 2. So I pull off, I go and do my thing. Trey Deuce worked in the gym, so he was gone all day. Trey Deuce eventually come back in. Soon he come back in, evil folk, I guess he heard them pop the doors. He came out the door. He was like, Trey Deuce, what's up with that money, fam? So bro was like, man, I told you I'm gonna get you that money, bro. We done already got the hooking, bro, so you already know how the prison politics go. So bro who was next door, he was outside his room too. He was like, man, all that hands laid, debt paid shit. Come on, man, this shit boss, nigga. You know that shit don't work like that with us. That shit don't work with no niggas like us, nigga. You handle that business, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I beat your ass 5 times, nigga, and you still owe me money. I still want my money. So the Crip dudes started coming out, and they started looking around. It was only about 4 of them in the dorm. They started coming out, looking around, and one of them kind of psyched out from Macon, Georgia. Bald head, tatted up everywhere, tatted all on his face. I think that nigga got a tattoo on the inside of his lip, if I ain't mistaken. His Crip set, whatever his Crip set is. I don't know what Trey Deuce stood for, but it had something to do with that. And they just was looking, evil folks looked up. He like, fuck y'all niggas coming out, mounting up for, huddling up for. Fuck y'all niggas gonna do? Y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit. So the dude who was standing right there next to him, he was like, damn, show ain't, G. So the dude go to yelling at evil folks. I'm like, hey, Evil, you know I with you, bro. But you ain't just finna be talking about y'all ain't finna do shit. Like, you just disrespecting Crip now. Come on now, you ain't finna just handle us like that, bro. So evil folks started laughing. He walked in the room, came back out with a small bag of popcorn that he got off the Christmas package. Opened up the popcorn. He said, say what, bro? And bro was like, I'm just saying, you know I with you, bro. You know it ain't got nothing against you. Like I say, bro kind of shot out too. He was like, but bro, don't just disrespect Crip, bro. You got a problem with Trey Deuce. That's between you and Trey Deuce. Don't just put that all in with all of us. Even folks eating popcorn. He was like, but y'all ain't, fam. Y'all ain't. And bro was like, we ain't what? We ain't what? And even folks was like, y'all ain't talking about shit, fam. And then he started laughing, and the dude next to him started laughing. So all our guys started coming out, walking down the stairs, because they already know he on the bullshit. So the Crip dude would go back in the room. So Brett asked evil folks, he was like, what that nigga going in the room for like that? G, like he finna come pull out with a candy bar or something. Evil folks chewed up some of the popcorn. He was like, I don't know, fam, but he come out this bitch with a candy bar. His ass gonna die. He gonna die right along, just like Trey Deuce finna fuck around and die. So now all the Crips get together, going there, all of them come down. Hey, G, what's up, bro? What y'all folks got going on, bro? So the other dude taking up for evil folks, basically trying to say, nah, ain't nothing going on. Y'all ain't finna tell him nothing what he can and can't say, whoop, whoop, whoop. But you know, we just stressing the point. Like, come on, bro, you sitting here talking about somebody finna die. You're threatening people of a whole other gang, telling them that the boy who just came in finna die. Then you telling one of the other Crip dudes that they can die too. Like, bro, come on, you can't do that, bro. You finna fuck around and start a war. And that be the biggest thing about the gang culture. Another reason why I used to say, like, it's lame, bro, because it's like, you go to prison. Let's just say, for instance, you out on the streets. You join the gang, or you join the gang when you get to prison, however it works. You go in, and, bro, you got to, like, put your life on the line with these people, bro. And you made an oath that you're going to do it. So it's like, you got to do it. Damn near if they right or wrong, but then even if they wrong and bending the rules, as long as it's people that's on their side still to still make you look bad and could still put your life at jeopardy because you wasn't willing to ride for something that you know wasn't righteous. But if it's enough people that's going along with it, it's damn near like you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Crip dudes in the room for a minute, so a couple of my guys like, shit, Evil, what's up? What the fuck we got going on? So Evil folks started laughing. Like, he loved this type of shit. He laughed. He like, still chewing on the popcorn. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, fam. But if that bitch ass nigga ain't got my money tonight, we playing checkers on that nigga back. And a couple of them started laughing. I'm knowing for sure they don't even know what the fuck he talking about. I'm already knowing this. So they coming there, lockdown for maintenance, right while we having this talk good. So hopefully the time with us locked down to take a little tension away from the situation. Everybody going around, Crip dudes come out the room, they go to locking down, we all locked down. So when the maintenance man in there, he do something at first over there by the it's a room next to the officer's booth. It's in between that and the mop closet. I forgot the name of that room, but it stay locked. They unlock that. They go in there. The maintenance man, the actual officer, leaves out. He going to Salapo. He talking to the officer. So I hear evil folks saying, hey fam. One of the dudes that work on the maintenance detail was a part of the group. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, like, he working, he doing little stuff, looking at stuff, but he making his way closer and closer to the room that I just moved out of. So I'm looking at evil folks through the glass thing over there, looking at them from this direction. And he walk over there. When he get about, I say about a good 3 feet from evil folks' room, I guess they had done already talked about it and discussed it. The maintenance man, he looking up like he looking at the rails and stuff, but he got his hand in his pants. And then he turned his head slightly to look over at the Salapo. I guess the maintenance man was looking at him. He was like, hold on, Evil, hold on. I'm trying to count these things and see how many of these boats need to be replaced. And then one of the other maintenance men was like, you good, G, you good. As soon as he said, you good, G, you good, bro, hurry up. Slid a fucking box cutter out his pants and slid it under evil folks' door. We had gaps in the door about that big. And as soon as he did, he acted like he was still counting the boats, and then he was like nervous looking at the maintenance man. The maintenance man was looking at him, but the other dude that was on their detail was like, nah, you good, fam. He ain't see you, you good. So the other maintenance man was looking out for him. So then he walked over there to the maintenance man and was like, it's like 19 of these boats need to be replaced on the doors. He just saying some bullshit just so the maintenance man ain't on point suspicious. And then when he came walking back this way, evil folks was like, you had got that money, fam? And then the maintenance man was like, yeah, I got it last night. He was like, I bet. So evil folks done paid for a box cutter, a real box cutter, not no little bullshit ass razor. I'm talking about the real thing that you grab, squeeze, that's about that long, and you just slide the thing up and the razor come out the top of it. This man really done reached out to the maintenance man, paid for the box cutter, and had him bring it when they come do a work order in our dorm that day. I'm just shaking my head. So, bro, who I moved in the room with, he was like, what the hell going on? I was like, man, I don't know what they got going on out there. And I'm just like, damn, bro, this finna put us in a fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So we probably came off of maintenance lockdown about another 2 hours because they had to replace the bolts or whatever they was talking about. And then they was in there painting, doing something with some paint in there. So when we came off lockdown, I gather up the guys. I'm like, listen, bro, I know y'all heard what the man said, but he dead serious. The man, I just watched the maintenance man get a man a box cutter. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, come on now. This man talking about playing checkers on a nigga back, cutting a nigga back up. I'm like, bro, like at the end of the day, I know evil folks shot out. And then I said this on purpose because I knew this was going to strike a nerve. I said at the end of the day, I know evil folks a little shot out. And I know some of y'all a little scared of evil folks, you know what I'm saying? Just because of how far he'd take it, how far he'd go with stuff. We finna go to the war with the Crips for what reason? But really, it struck a nerve like I knew it was. When I was like, bro, I know y'all kind of scared of him. Everybody was in the room. A lot of people in the room was like, man, nobody scared of evil. You know, we with G. You know, he shot out. He gonna do what he gonna do. But ain't nobody scared of folks. It ain't no situation like that where we just scared of bro. Woo-doo-woo. But I said that on purpose just to, I ain't gonna say put some batteries in nobody's backs. But it just, sometimes, bro, it's stuff that just done went too far, bro. It's some stuff with evil folks I ain't never even mentioned, and I don't even think I will. But some stuff just go too far. It just kind of went a little too far with certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's when they was like, oh, no, hell no. So they like, man, call Evil in his. I go out there, I call his name. He eating a bowl of damn cereal. He didn't even have no cereal left from the Christmas package. Ain't no telling who he just took this from or whatever. So he come upstairs eating some cereal. He walks in, walk in the middle of the room. What's up, fam? Bruh, we got to get some order around here, my nigga. I mean, we love you. You know it's our love. But, bro, at some point, we got to have some type of order around here because when it comes to, you know, when it comes down to you just doing whatever, moving however, all that type of stuff, bruh, we got to, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, evil folks started smiling. He told my fam. I mean, if a nigga want to work a move against me, one thing about it, nigga just got to go with their move because I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do against these bitch ass niggas. I'm not following no structures, no orders. I'm not doing none of that type of shit, G. So, I mean, however niggas feel about evil, I mean, you just got to do what you do. So I was just like, hey, well, I'm just letting you know like this, my brother. You know I love you, bro. I got respect for you. I'm rocking with you. I was like, but, bro, me being a person that is, you know, my sentence ain't that long. And just certain things that just always occurs, I'm not really going to be, you know, directly involved in things. I was like, so if you standing on, you know, you standing on business like you don't give a damn on no structure, no none of this, and this, and this, I was like, bro, this is just one of them situations where I'm standing down, bro. Before I can even finish saying the whole word, bro, even first started smiling. Talk about, G, I already know that, G. G, 95% of the shit I do, G, I'm not expecting nobody to ride with me, fam. Scoop another bowl. I'm not expecting nobody to ride with me, fam. Most of the shit I do, once I made a decision up in my mind, I'm already expecting nobody, none of the guys to have my back, fam. Because niggas feel how they feel, and that's perfectly fine with me. But, G, I was put on this earth to expose bitch-ass niggas and to do shit to these bitch-ass niggas, fam. And he just started laughing and shit. Another guy started, like, he talking to Evil. It was like, hey, G, listen, bro, Evil folk walked out the room. You know what I'm saying? He turns around. Once he get to the door, he turned around and looked back at the door. He was like, I mean, it's plenty much love, fam. I got love for all y'all niggas. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do. This bitch-ass nigga been on me. And at the end of the day, every time I look up, bitch-ass nigga over there playing chess, eating chips, eating honey buns and shit. So I'm going to play chess, too, on his fucking back if I ain't got my money, fam. So he push off. He go ahead on about his business. I'll probably say about 2 hours later, evil folks called Trey Dub in the room. Trey Dub came, and while he was walking to the room, he was like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you talk about that money, bro. I'm like, hey, I'm just saying, evil folk, like, he was pulling up, like, with aggression, like, he slick finna be ready to hit again. You got, like, 2 of the Crip dudes walking down there with him. So I guess the other Crip was kind of on some timing like me. Like, bro, I'm not getting involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they went walking down there. The dude that was next door to us, I didn't see him. So I guess he was in the room or whatever. So evil folks sitting there talking to them, they done got kind of quiet, whatever the case. So after they talked for a minute, dude looked back to the other two Crips and said something to them, and they pushed off, like they went back. So I guess he told them we good, we just finna chop it up for a minute. Evil folks pulled the door open, bro was stepping in, then he stopped real quick. You heard him say, what the fuck? And then the dude that was in the room next door to me, you could see him reached out, snatched Trey Dub and was pulling him. Evil folks pushed him in there. The Crips started coming back, running this way. Evil folks slammed the door. All you hear is doo 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 doo, like somebody getting beat up. Then you hear, ah shit, ah. You hear all kind of screaming. So the Crips, like they done took off running to their room. They come back out, candy bars out. Very first thing they do, look up there to us. I take initiative to say, hey, bro, whatever evil folks don't got going on in there, we ain't a part of that. They doing that on their own. That ain't got nothing to do with us. And one of the Crips was like, man, fuck that. They all the same thing. So I was like, hey, bro, I mean, nigga, if you come running down on us, we gonna handle business. But I'm just letting you know that there ain't got nothing to do with us. They ran to the room to where they was at, and they looked through the door. Dude, when the Crip dude turned around after looking through the door, bro, he had tears in his eye. He said he cutting them, cuz. He got a razor blade cutting them, cuz. So the other Crip dudes ran over there. They all looked, and then they turned this way, like they coming running this way. So we all like, hey, I told them, like, hey, we gonna have to flip these folks. It is what it is. I told them niggas that ain't on us, that ain't got nothing to do with us. And shit, whoop-de-doo, it's just gonna be a situation like that. And they came running this way, then they stopped. They looked up there, they told me, yeah, we gonna respect that. We gonna respect that just cause y'all ain't down there with them. Then one of the other guys talking about, nigga, even if we was down with them, that ain't got shit to do with us. We told y'all we ain't riding with that. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Now you come, take another step. We gonna ride with them. We gonna pop on y'all. Take another step. And, you know, they arguing back and forth, but they didn't do nothing. So they run back down there to the room. So now they beating on the door, but the whole time they beating on the door, you don't hear nothing but screaming, ah, ah. They doing little stuff with the candy bar, like they trying to knock the hinges off the door. It ain't working. And then one of the Crip dudes, I guess, just said, fuck it, we ain't finna sit here and watch them like this no more. And he took off running to the booth, said something to the officer. The officer called the code. Police was down there in about 40 seconds, ran in there. You know, we always by the room anyway, telling everybody to lock down, go to your room, everybody go to their room. They run over there to evil folks' door, but they had the door for about 2 minutes straight, screaming, telling them, stop, put the razor down, let them go, get off of them, this and this and this and that. They had to call some more folks down there. By the time they finally got down there, got everybody door locked, got that door open. Bruh, they brought evil folks and the other dude out first. The other dude came out first before Evil. His hands was behind his back. He coming out the room. He like, man, all y'all niggas that were acting like y'all ain't riding with this and riding with that, man, y'all niggas really some hoes on the low. But we ain't studying shit he talk about. Evil folks came out next, but his man, both of his hands got blood on it. He got blood all on his t-shirt. He come out smiling. He not saying nothing. And then the other dude, they had to bring the stretcher inside the dorm. And when they brought him out on it, bro, it was just so much blood, you could barely see the lines. I saw like 2 of them, though, but it was like straight cuts coming from like the top part of his shoulder all the way down to like his lower waistline. But it was just too much blood. You couldn't really see it. And it was certain chunks. It was like, I saw like 2 squares of his back where it was just blood gushing out, where it was cut out at. And they took them out, bro. They let like 3 of us out to clean up. It was so much blood in that room, bro. When we got in the room and was cleaning up, it was something that the little wet mop thing hit. I'm like, what the fuck it did? But it was covered in blood, but I got gloves and shit on. I pick it up, bro. I done threw up. It was a chunk of skin out of Trey Dub back that fell down on the floor. I guess that they missed it, bro. And that's just another thing, bro. Like when it come down to this shit, it's just so much best. Like real talk, honestly. Bro, just do the right thing, stay out of these situations, because shit can really happen to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They took evil folks. I think they put him and the other dude on a tier. And the boy who they took out the medical, he was fucked up. I never seen Trey Dub again the rest of my time, so I don't know what the hell happened to him. I don't think he died, though, because they let us off too quick. Had he died, we would have been on lockdown forever, but they had us on lockdown for a minute, but it wasn't too much longer. And that shit just be dangerous, bro. It just can get ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's a nasty situation. So, hey, man, it's your boy Bill. I'm out of here. What's up, brother? What's up, sister? My name Bill. I went to prison when I was 19 for making poor decisions. Spent 9 years, got out at the age of 28. During my time in prison, I've seen and been around people that were sexually assaulted. I've seen murders with my own 2 eyes, brutal murders, people getting stabbed up. I've seen so much corruption. I've seen people get so depressed and commit suicide. My brothers and sisters, I'm just encouraging y'all to the best of your ability, try to do the right thing, man. Stay out them jails, stay out them prisons. It's not worth it, because you could go in and never make it out.